Hey guys, so today I have a first impressions demo review sort of the La Mauve organic BB cream sample that I got in my latest Bliss box. I thought this might be a interesting thing to do, especially because when I looked it up on the website it said that this was supposed to be a universal shade. It's supposed to match the color of your skin, sort of. This is the color that it is just right out of the pot. It's really dark, and when I swatched on my hand it sort of looked more orange, but when I looked it up on the website, it claims that it is color adaptive, and even some like reviews on the website said, from other people, said that it was really good to, it did a good job of color adapting to their skin. So some information about the BB cream. This is an organic BB cream from La Mauve. It's $39.95 for the full size, which is 1.7 fluid ounces. The description gives La Mauve organic BB cream with natural sunscreen provides effective coverage and is suitable for all skin types. It is easy and quick to apply and is specifically formulated to correct imperfections, providing an even finish. Being a true multitasker, it provides effective coverage thanks to its color adaptive formula, all while smoothing and replenishing your skin. The result, flawless skin that's protected from the sun and from premature aging. And it says it's infused with vitamin C, rosehip oil. It is certified organic, clinically proven, and cruelty-free. The La Mauve Beauty Balm can be used alone, but for best results, use with our anti-aging mineral foundation with SPF 15, mattifying powder, and or your favorite daily moisturizer. It's a natural and effective sunblock due to its use of titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. It's also recommended for people who have skin conditions such as rosacea, eczema, and acne. There's no nanoparticles or fillers. 100% cruelty-free. So some benefits, it says suitable for all skin types, anti-aging, mattifying, and organic, provides 24-hour moisturization, evens complexion, natural sunscreen, color adaptive formula, corrects skin blemishes and imperfections. And then to use, it says apply a small amount onto clean skin, blend gently with fingertips for even coverage, suitable for all skin tones and types. And the ingredients are all pretty natural. There's aloe, titanium dioxide, sweet almond oil, jojoba oil, avocado oil, glycerins, iron oxides, soybean oil, rosehip oil, cucumber fruit extract, water, licorice root extract, rosemary leaf extract. I'll leave a link to the BB cream website below so you can take a look at it for yourself. I'm not expecting to love this, but you know, because I don't use cream products usually. I use powder products. So I have the BB cream that I'm going to apply. I am going to use my fingers, but I did bring in a wet beauty sponge just in case. And then to put on top, I'm just going to use the Pacifica Perfect Lotus Universal Powder in Light to set it, because I did try it out a couple of days ago and it was pretty sticky. So I'm just going to take some of this and just start to put it on my skin. So even though it looks pretty dark and orange in the jar, it actually does look like it did a decent job of adapting to my skin. It doesn't look too dark. It does look a little bit, at least to me, a little bit darker than my natural skin, but it doesn't look too bad. Obviously you can tell the coverage is not very high on this, especially for my skin. So I'm going to try a little bit more and then I'll pat it in with the beauty blender and see if that makes any difference. yelling at over there? Is there something in the closet? So it looks like I was able to get just a tiny bit more coverage. I mean, not a ton. Because since this is just a BB cream, this isn't meant to be like a full-on foundation. But I was reading some reviews and some people did say that they were planning on replacing their foundation because it did give decent amount of coverage. But for me, no. This is not enough coverage for me. Just a little bit more and then I think I'll be good. So here's what we got. I think in the viewfinder it looks like it matches my neck a little bit better than I think it does in real life. In real life it looks almost a little bit too dark. So I'm hoping that when I put the powder on, it's going to match a little bit better. So I've got the powder, the Pacifica powder, and I'm just going to set it and hopefully provide a tiny bit more coverage plus lighten it a little bit. So I also didn't put any primer on or anything. I did moisturize my skin, which it said is the moisturizer is supposed to act as a primer, but that's their moisturizer, of course. But I just used the oil that I've been using on my skin, and I didn't put any sunscreen on since this is supposed to act as a sunscreen. So it does look like I was able to lighten it a tiny bit with this powder. I mean, this powder in general just doesn't add a lot of coverage, I have found. So right now, the finish looks okay. It's a little bit dark. It's not too bad. It's not, it's not so bad that I can't go out of the house if I need to, I think. But it looks okay. The powder didn't make it look too powdery. So I'm going to wear this and see how it wears. I don't usually wear creams and liquids or anything like that, so I'm interested to see how this lasts on my skin throughout the day. Usually if I wear creams or liquids or anything like that, I get like, it starts to come away from my nose, especially because my nose gets really oily and my cheeks also get pretty oily. So I'm interested to see how long it will last on my nose before it starts to fade away and, come off. So right now it's 11:31. So I'll come back. It gets dark here probably about 5, and it's cloudy today, so the lighting is even a little weird. But if I can't film a decent video towards the end of the day showing how my skin looks, I'll definitely just give an update at the end to let you guys know how it wore, how I liked it, if I would buy it. I'm guessing probably not. I mean, it's expensive, and this isn't something that I would use because I do like my Jopa Minerals foundation better, but I wanted to give this one a try just to see just sort of how it worked and how good it was. So it doesn't provide a ton of coverage, at least not for me. This might be better if you've got just even a little bit darker of a skin tone. I think it would adapt better to your skin. I don't know about like super dark skin tones, how well this would work. I can't imagine that it would work very well for really dark skin tones, but yeah, even if your skin is just like a tiny bit darker than mine, it seems to work okay on my skin. So I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so it's been about 5 hours. It's 4:17 right now, but I'm actually not going to keep this on any longer because I am going out later, and as you can see, I've gotten really shiny here and here, my nose, and right here. And this happened really quickly too. I noticed at about 1 hour I started to get really oily and shiny on this. So they say that this is good for all skin types, but I definitely don't think this is good for oily skin because I have really oily skin, and I didn't even do anything today. Like literally I watched Netflix and took a nap. Like that's all that I've done today. So I can't imagine what I'd look like if I was out like in the heat and I was sweating, and I would probably be melting right now. So, and I feel like it even looks more orange now than it did before. And definitely when I look at myself in the mirror, I can tell the difference between my face and here. Like I don't think the color matching works very well on me because I'm so pale. So I'm actually going to give the sample that I have to my sister who has darker skin than I do and see if it works any better for her. It would probably be a better color match for her, even though this is supposed to be universal. So I would definitely say, even though the color is supposed to be color matching, not for pale or light skinned people, and not for oily skinned people. I mean, if you had normal or dry skin, this would probably be fine because there is a lot of oils in the ingredients of this BB cream. So dry and normal skin is probably fine, but for oily skin, no. Otherwise, I would be touching this up all day. I would have to get some sort of like blotting papers or bring a powder with me or something like that. So I'm not a fan of this stuff. I'm sad that the sample was so big and this was the sample that we got in our Bare Bliss box. So another thing is it doesn't look like it's moved. Like I don't see that the foundation has moved anywhere, but I also haven't touched my face. I've been consciously avoiding trying to touch my face, so I do feel that if I went to go touch, it would definitely come off and I would be left with like a spot of foundationless face. So that's just another observation. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend this for people with oily skinned or pale skinned people, and I will not be picking up a full size of this, especially because it's so expensive. You would think that it would be better, or they at least should do different colors, like a light, a medium, or a dark, because I don't think this would match everybody. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.